Alright everyone, try number 2 for this video. I now have my spray bottle, so I can spritz the cats in their face if they cause any more problems. They were jumping up and biting my feet and growling at each other when I was trying to record before. And now I'm out of breath. I'm tired. All my limbs feel heavy, like I just want to go to sleep, and even my eyes look closed now. Anyway, I'm going to do this video because after I said that I would do this video if it was requested, I realized that this video already had been requested. I just forgot to do it because I never had all my braces with me. So this video is just my body help braces. I'm going to start from feet and work my way up the lower body, and then hands and work my way up the upper body. I just have to grab these down here quick without dropping the computer. So I'm going to start with ankles, and I guess arches too. I'll start with the ones that I don't like. These are just regular ankle compression. They don't really do much, and they're too big. So they don't even do that, and they're also like not very stretchy. I just got them as a sample product actually on Amazon. I was in this review group at the time that they were doing a lot of braces and stuff, so I got a bunch of stuff for like $1 to try out. And these were one of them, and they don't work. So I don't use them. But these I wear whenever I have to go to work. And they compress my foot and ankle so that I don't get any swelling. I have a bit of a problem with swelling. I don't really know why. I don't know if it's like blood collecting down there. I'm not diabetic though, so that doesn't really make sense. But that is a thing that can happen to people with EDS, so I'm not really sure there. And then it could be just fluid collecting down there too. But this is the brand. If you want to know, they work very, very well. They have different sizes. I have the size small, or one size in any of this stuff that I show you. Also, another feature about these, this is the part that goes around your foot. There's a little strip right here, this one that looks different, that pulls up and supports your arch. My arches are completely flat, and I wear these with my work shoes because I switched the dress code at work. And the inserts that I have in my regular everyday shoes cost $40, so I'm not gonna buy those again. Well, I mean I might, but not right now. I'm poor right now. This is another ankle support. It's an actual brace for when I had my Achilles tendon like perforation micro tear thing. I still wear it like every once in a while. That's why I'm showing it. I won't show anything that I never use anymore just because that's not helpful to you guys. But this is where your calf would go in, this is where your heel sticks out, and this is where your toes stick out. And there are brace bars in here, and like elastic straps that go around so you can have extra tightness if you want, and it's Ace brand. I'll try to show the brands here, but I'm probably going to forget on some stuff, and on some unlabeled stuff I don't really know. Next up is Calves. So I have these Zestwear. This is just the top of one and the bottom of the other one, so I can show you the markings on them. I used to wear them a lot just because they help with compression, but then if I just wear these and nothing on my feet, if I'm going to be standing for more than an hour-ish, then it just makes even more swelling in my feet, which is not helpful. But they're nice, especially in the winter. They're a little bit warm for when it's been warming up recently, but we'll see how much use I get out of them. Next, we're moving on to wrist. I have these really simple ones. I'm actually going to wear one of them today when I go to work. They're nothing special. It's just a little bit of compression and support. It has a lot of elastic in it. If I stretch it, you can see the light kind of come through it. and there's a lot of elastic in there. And it is, it's not latex, which is perfect for me because I'm allergic to latex. Neoprene is warned against for people who are allergic to latex. I sometimes get rashes from it, but sometimes not. So I have some products that are neoprene. I normally just wear them over clothing though. I'm talking mainly about knee braces, so I can wear them like over jeans and then they don't bother me. Then I have this product. It's really simple, almost too simple, but it's good for really light and easy support. Had to get him off my feet. And I just have one of those, just because it's a cheap product, but I can use it if I'm doing something like playing an instrument for like a half an hour. It's good for thumb support or wrist support. This one I also, I use this a little bit more with instrument playing. It supports my thumb really well. It is just a super simple glove with the fingers cut off and then has this extra wrist support, which is basically like this, but a step up. So that's okay too. Get rid of that stuff. Then I have some elbow sleeves. I have a ton of problems with my elbows. I broke this elbow falling off of a stage when I was in high school, with an instrument actually. The instrument did not survive. I did, just with my broken elbow. And also with the broken elbow, I had this. I guess I wasn't going to show things that I don't use anymore, but I just keep this because I have problems with my shoulders sometimes. But these work really well because they're compression, which is nice with the warmth especially, and then with this little symbol thing that's on here, it actually pulls the fabric tighter, or it doesn't let the fabric stretch as much, so that it leaves like a loose portion right where your elbow has to bend. I don't really know how it works, but it works really well. And then they also have copper in the fiber. It depends on whether you believe it or not that it helps. You kind of just have to experience it or not experience any benefit from it. But if you're wearing them multiple days or weeks in a row, I can tell a difference from the copper. I that are that style and brand, but I'll get to those. These are also for shoulders. It's for posture, but it helps my shoulders stay back and actually in their sockets when I wear it. I can show you the brand there. It's really complicated, so I'm not really going to be able to show you how it works, but it just has this netting that goes across your back, and then these straps go around your arms, and then this goes around the front of your chest, and it just kind of pulls back. It works really well. It looks like a really simple, stupid product, but it actually works. I guess I don't really know about posture because I didn't use it for that, but it works really well to keep my shoulders in their places. Before I go on to knee, I want to show these. I just have this BioFreeze stuff. It doesn't work the best, but it works for really simple pain. It's just like a menthol rub. A gel, I guess. It smells bad, but it feels pretty good. And then I also have these. I think I only have 2 left, but they work pretty well. I used to use it when I had sciatic nerve pain, and I guess not used to. I still have it, but it works. It's weird. It goes back and forth between being like a warm pack and a cold pack, except that you stick on, and then you just throw it away when you're done. But you have to be careful touching it. Don't touch it and then touch your face or your eyes because it'll start burning. Now on to knees. I have a whole box that's just knee stuff. I'll start with the stuff that doesn't even fit in the box first. I have a set of these. There's one in each box, but I have 2 boxes. They're really simple. I wear these underneath another brace if the brace is like pinching or rubbing or something and it gets rid of that. Otherwise, they're not tight enough to do anything on their own, just because it's one size and I'm skinny. So, yeah. And then this one, this was way, way, way back in like the end of elementary school into the beginning of middle school, when my knees were first starting to cause problems. Like, it wasn't near as bad as it is now, but I had problems where I couldn't run, and I had one time when I was just walking down the hallway and my knees, I fell on the floor, and so I told my mom about that, and we went to the doctor and whatnot, and so I got those, or that, because there's only one. And then there's this one. I've squeezed both of them into the single box. You can see exactly how it works from the container though. It straps together in the back, so it's not a slip-on thing. And then it has a patella thing right here to support your knee up, but it's not all the way around the top, which I don't like. But it does have these extra elastic crisscrosses and then the beams over here that give some support. They work okay. Just for light support, I mean, it says maximum support level, but not really for someone who has like regular dislocations and like super loose kneecap. These are where it's at in the what brand is this? Mew is the strongest support that you can get before you get like something that goes up your entire leg. But I really like the joint part because it keeps my knee from wobbling back and forth. Like, my actual bendable part of the knee moves back and forth. It's kind of gross. But the back gives a little bit more information of how it works. Both of these things are just one size since they strap around, but you can move around the joint to either spot, so it will fit for small or large. I kept in the small one, obviously. This one worked out great for a really, really long time. It lasted a long time. And I have another set of them that I use now, but the old ones are in here. I just thought it would be easier to show the box. Now, I guess I'll show the box for these ones too. I was going to show the actual braces, but it's kind of hard just because they're all black and it's hard to see what they're like. But I have two sets of these ones too. I have the ones that I'm using right now, and then I have ones that I haven't even opened yet. So those, the Futuro brand, I love these so much. These are the best. My friend and I, the friend who may or may not have EDS, we got sets of these together because her dad works for 3M or something and he could get them like really cheap. Because I don't know if they were like imperfect ones, like the stitching was off or something. It doesn't seem like it, but yeah. They have the buttress for the patella all the way around, as you can see. There's the joint. And then it's adjustable in the back, so you strap around the underneath part, just like the other ones, but then they also have the Velcro non-stretchy strap, which works amazing. It stabilizes the jointed part right here, just perfectly. These work so great. I would recommend them to anyone who's looking for any type of knee product, unless you're looking for just a sleeve, just because this is the best that I've ever tried. The most supportive, everything. See if I can get those back in the big box. Then we're moving on to like less and less supportive items. So this is just a regular Ace brace. I actually have the box for these too, which might make it easier to show. It looks like that, and actually I noticed that the guy in the picture is wearing them incorrectly. His knee is way up here and the hole is way down here. That's bad modeling. That's not how you wear a knee brace. But it has the patella buttress thing all the way around. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I can show you through there, sort of. And then there's also a sleeve on the inside that protects you from the straps on the back. And they strap together just normally like any other brace, but then they also have this middle strap that straps down the patella part, so it actually holds your knee in place. A lot of braces will say like patella buttress to keep your kneecap in place, but it doesn't really work because it's not tight enough in that particular spot, because it will strap around your thigh and around your calf, but then it doesn't strap around the middle. So it's kind of worthless. But then the ones with the joints correct that. The joints will hold the patella buttress in place, but if it doesn't have any joints, then it doesn't work. So I have some more here, box for them. So I'm gonna have to just try to show it to you even though it's black, but I can fold it all the way out. So it's like this with those straps. There's a strap for the one with the words on it is for your thigh, this is for your calf, and this is for the middle. And then there is the hole and a patella buttress, and there is 2 titanium bars on each side. You can probably see it better on the back. Maybe not. You can see where they're sewn in right there. Those work okay, they're just a little short. You can see compared to my hand, that's how big it is. That's really short. I will just roll that back up really quick. Move on to the next thing. I have 2 different sleeves, and these are the last 2 items that I'm showing. I have this one that is really supportive. I wear these when I do yoga, when I'm in like the warrior poses mostly. There is where they're most helpful. Just like this, they have a bigger section for the thigh and a smaller one for your calf, and this extra stretchy supportive section for your kneecap. They work out great. They're a little bit loose just because they're one size, but they're tighter than most one size ones on me, so they work out pretty well. And they're nice and breathable, which is surprising with how thick the material is. And then these are those other ones that I was talking about. They match with the elbow ones. They're just for knees. Pretty much the same concept, the same little design in there that does its thing, and it has the copper in the fabric. Okay, so that was a lot, but that's all my collection other than the kinesiology tape and other than the TENS machine and their stuff. So I will see you guys next video, and let me know what you think about any of these products.